Ghana for ewe ni some say yebeko World Cup ni bi. And we didn't start well. Nyankopo Adom yebe winning matches via am an opportunity. A brighten and chances are yebeko World Cup ni bi if only the next 2 games a day and no. Yebe boni abonye near to me they needed 6 points no. Near to me they are prepare here who say afi qualifiers next year World Cup no Ghana beat me akobi. Otto Addo the players we aba to just say woman e kwa kugina o mana niem na 2 games a day anim no yet me ahwe say yebetumi anya nkunimdie against Chad and then Mali ebe de na first of all leagues are your players you want no most of these leagues no 3 matches old into the new season. So because 3 matches older, they may patch say most of these teams, you know, almost beginning or current season, 2025-2026 season, you know, league matches are not bono, 3, 4. And the season is very, very young. The season is still in its infancy stage. So you wouldn't have enough statistics to base on say this is why this player deserves to be called upon or not. And you will give Coach Otto Addo the very benefit of the doubt to say these are the right personnel obey here for the job. He's the head coach and on him the tactics and the approach or the into all the 2 games are a day and no. So he will know the kind of players are of Roma obey okay. Ohe squad net da hona kweku. Goalkeeping department. I think that me impressed with the players of film. Benjamin Asari has been active with Accra Hearts of Hope, especially in the preseason games. Omoboye, President Cup, Homo World Cup, then Gaka Top 4. Why active after the season end? Then Joseph Annan with St. Patrick's Ireland. So we had the statistics this term 2025 the year Nankasano. He's had more than 20 games in the league. Okay? And then only so almost for qualifiers Europa. What I say teams now started Europa qualifiers and term or more count. So they've played 6 games. He's kept some 3 clean sheets and then we're considering some 9 goals or so. So it tells you say he's very active. Make me I can say boys 3 players no turns are from goalkeepers no or you're active because of the number of games are hiding wabo because the Irish League new year and then the Europa qualify any conference qualifiers not St. Patrick's boy you know I act very active
95.1
Atizigi you started the Swiss League in Asia until you will give him the benefit of the doubt say or you're part of the last team you turn film. So obviously, obey part of the team and share that. So with the goalkeeping department, you know, I think it's a spot on from the manager there. Uko defense and so Gideon Mensah, Mohamed Salisu, Jerome Opoku, Jonas Achite, Tariq Lamptey, Caleb Irenchi, and then Derek Atakon. No, I think that we share teams here who are the Norgeland team no and a bon number of matches at Dawson. Tariq Lamptey, Jonas Ajite, and a Basel. I was Swiss League and so master some 4 matches or so. Ain't he? Like I said earlier, all the leagues now these players, the defenders not tons from the league is still in its infancy stage. That's almost started season in so based on statistics, matches do players now, but you wouldn't get enough to do your broader analysis, no. So you give them the benefit of the doubt. I will come back and talk about Derek Hoon, who he is. He's the only debutant in the current squad, Otto Addo, and I will work on him later. So for the defensive aspect, we saw what Caleb in the last call up anymore. He was exceptional in opportunities I demand anymore. We know the qualities of the Tariq Lamptey already. Oshe, Jonas Ajite, Kakra Obetreye, and what he's doing with FC Bar. Alexander Jiku, Jerome Opoku, and then Gideon Mensah. Salisu Muhammad, and Amewa Kakra, in recent games, he's not even making the squad. You are not may check it Monaco matches are about French league and how many matches? Two down. Only 2 games. What I say? 2 matches pet and about this term in the French league and Onya appearance. Salis to Enya appearance honum. So I think that Nanka Obeka say why is he part of the squad? But then Oberman that benefit of the doubt and also say 2 games already, only 2 games. In TAB Krana no be and a preseason precautionary measures via coaches and they call into the season into or more air train said he sit here. But he was on the bench against Inter Milan in their last preseason game against Le Havre and then Monaco against Lille. He wasn't part of the squad. But if the manager will enough trust will defend anymore, why not? You give him that opportunity. See, Abobe say 8 matches, 6 matches be and na make squad, no only injured that one will raise consent. 2 matches there. 2 games. I mean 180 minutes there. But you give the coach the benefit of the doubt, say one man opportunity. Derek Katakona is a traveler. He's seen it all with so many top clubs. This season he's with Union Berlin. I was started the campaign with them. I'll come and talk about him later. So for the defensive aspect also, I don't have a lot of crumbs there. But who call in midfield now? I want to say one area a Ghana in football my blessed with midfielders. And there were a lot of options. And per what Otto Addo has done, Elisha Owusu ewo Okse, Kudus ewo Spurs, Osman ewo Okse, Ibrahim Suleiman ewo Atalanta, Pate ewo Villarreal, and then Abdul Saleh Samed. Saleh Samed, some few seasons ago, was one of our best players in Europe. And the problems, I don't know what happened. Especially from RC Lons, and they call Sunderland. Sunderland said I'm qualify no go back to Lons, and they why Johnny OGC needs. And I'm happy for him because a World Cup season. So as a player who has experienced the World Cup and then a national team need before, no, you will need a team that will play a lot of games. What I say. So to end the call up, because if it is on merit and yet on players or the World Cup and I say your national teams are, you should be active. I always say players are here tons are for me. I don't believe in to be bought a league and as will be bought league. The mere fact that you are active and you are playing some good football, coach na obetimi no aye adwuma. I strongly believe say you deserve a chance. Say you be more opportunity. Na once wetimi abede abebobi and Salis Asweshiko OGC needs, and I think that a good platform for him to continue what 2-3 seasons ago with Lons or the French Ligue 1. 2 games down, he's been okay. The last game, first game of the season, or Bemu 15 minutes or so to end the game, and then the last weekend game or started here about 65 minutes, and they substitute you now. They won 3-1 away, so it's positive. So he's active. He's playing in an elite league, in the league of talents. What I say, that is the French League on. So OGC needs quite a decent club. Now why not? If he is back into the setup, I don't have any problem with it. So for Otto Addo to give us these beautiful players in the midfield, I don't have any challenge with it. I think that he did a human job. Kudus per what he's doing, a year Tottenham. Nobody would describe it, no say any. Auxerre boys, they are also doing well because Elisha he's starting games day in, day out for Auxerre in the French league. So a positive. Osman especially camp a free a year Brighton call a year Auxerre. He's also playing. I think their last game called my assist and he's doing very well. So for the midfield Nidia, we are blessed with talent. I'm happy to see a year Joseph Pencil back in the league and the squad. You share a Jumoye or Belgium before Swishi, I'll call Kupium USA problems be or money but in all at Switchy, he's now back into the squad. It means that he's ready to give his all for the national team. So Inaki Williams, Christopher Babunsu, or call Akwadesha, Wamubo, I think last weekend, Wamubo Saudi Super Cup. I think one of the games on my assist. Almost say Saudi League and started weekend. Yeah. So also you get it. Oberman that benefits of the doubt because per the last year games at Black Stars boy, he was one of the players on the modding team. So if the coach gives him another opportunity, so may part of the squad, you won't say that anyhow. So Jerry free Kamadin Sulemana.
Because I call UK bought tournament.
Yenchi. Yes.
That
was basically our last games I boy. Yes. Inti. So our players na yetun sa from no. And the fewer games I boy into the new campaign no. And a coach Ejina Swatun inside the idea. Are from yem fast support my team no. In all, I am impressed with the kind of squad that Otto Addo Ediaba.
Onua 95.1 FM. 95.1 FM. Yeah,